Love you. Love you. Hi everyone, I'm going to react to Bungo Stray Dog Season 5, Episode 6, The Port in the Sky Part 2. Last episode, it was revealed that Fukuchi wanted the one order. What is his name escaping me? Rumple came up with this plan. They were going to try to intercept the one order and destroy it, and then they were going to try to kill Bram because they feel like with him gone, this vampire thing is going to stop. Juno, Fukuchi tells Juno that he basically recruited him because he wanted him to become part of the Decay of Angels, and he was asking him to look after Bram because he knew that the detective agency was going to come after him. And then Juno at first pretended that he was going to be on his side, but then he turned on him, and then Fukuchi used his sword, went back to the past, whatever, stabbed him multiple times from multiple futures, brought in Akutagawa, which I really hate. And Akutagawa carried, first of all, he beat Juno, and then he carried Juno away. But then Juno had the little girl that Kunikida saved at one point. He had her follow them, and then she took a picture of presumably Fukuchi and Bram. But there was a flash. So Fukuchi saw the flash, knew someone was there, and he was going after her, and then she hit somewhere. I don't know where exactly. So that's where the episode ended. And before we get into this one, if you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/feeling. And now let's start this episode, and here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. I'm about to say she in the coffin with Bram, but that would be like such a no. Yeah, think like that. Of course he could, but he's not part of this. The one order. British intelligence. Rumple, the strongest. Oh, yep. They jammed the radio. Is he leaving? Are they gonna leave that? Okay. What happened? What happened? I heard something boom. I'm like, did they actually leave? So she's actually. I know who that is. Fyodor, right? Of course. Chris just predicted. Or just like he knew what's gonna happen. Hey, you poor souls. Are working for the enemy and you don't even know it. Love you. Love you. DAZAI.
一の事態を防ぐため、現在沈黙中の吸血歯科軍が進軍を開始した時のみ、ワンオーダーの封印を解除すべし。
Huh.
だが最後に確認したい。その判断、羽田長官と伊能特務課の最終決定。それにそういないな。
Yeah.
大丈夫だよ、アンゴ。ここが嘘のつきどころさ。
はい。
And I love when he speaks.
政治犯ですね。笑っているんでしょ。
What's going on? Someone coming to get Fyodor out?
そろそろあれをやる頃かな。あれとは？どちらかが死ぬ。
Huh? Not you.
それは素晴らしい案ですね。だろ？そろそろ脱獄。ヒョダレ？大成功！なるほどね。そういうことですか。ほらね、もう状況を理解してる。私が何をしに来たかって、そんなもの決まっているだろう。
To kill you.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
単にフョードル君を殺しても、それは自由意志を証明したがる己の本能の発露に過ぎず、たち二人に今から脱獄決闘してもらう。
Okay.
本当にいい友達を持っているね。でしょ？
返答次第によってはただでは済まさぬぞ。の帳を納めしようぞ、老騎せよ。そなたの命は今、カハタレの前の腰痛に同じ。わかったか。カハタレって何？しかるに。なんか急にどうでもよくなった。ね。
首から下、なんもあらへんやん。朝顔洗う時とかどないすんの？
洗わぬ。
引くわ。
世の幕士、世を政権で貫き眷属を操る権能を奪った宿敵なり。
宿敵？
She gonna.
ほならブラちゃんでええわ。
ブラちゃん？
なあブラちゃん、全部教えて。
なんということだ。
Is he coming back?
中軍が侵攻開始せねばワンオーダーは使わせないだと。いいだろう。いない。ブラ ラムが盗まれた。
何やってんねんうちは。
吸血種に空港全域を封鎖させよ。盗んだのはおそらくジョーノの仲間。盗んだ犯人は殺せ。
を撃てば30分で死ぬのだね。そう全身から血を吹き出しながらね。芸術ですね。
この部屋でまともな
この解毒薬を得る。つまり30分以内に僕か太宰君のどちらかが死ぬ。太宰君には申し訳ない話だ。なぜ謝るんだい。これぞ最高の好機、天の恵みだ。確かに。
Crazy people, man. Crazy people.
これより配信の遊戯ニコライゲームを開始する。
Okay.
あかん、どこも封鎖されとる。
返せ。
空港からデザイすればどうとでも逃げ切れるのになあ。ブラちゃん、あいつらなんとかして。
世に下船な盗人を助けようと。少々。また先ほどより態度が不遜である。剣先が世の脳髄にし
人になんとかせな。
愚かな娘なり、世は暗黒の大使、人にあだなす魔種の王なるぞ。
さっきから震え止まらへん。うちには何もない。持ってるんは10年育てたこういう危機が来たら絶対逃げへんいう覚悟だけ。
そなたトトセか。かような幼子がなぜ戦う。
なぜって。
違う。死んだお前の母親は掃除炊事縫い張り家計の工面。
せやけどうちは正義の。
お前は女の失敗作だ。
からそっち側の世界の人の助けがいる。な、お願い、何でもお礼するから。
レイ
Look at that face.
の箱に楽団を収めし伝説の司法。無線ラジオ。
Oh my god. Take out your phone.
好み、喜びをそなたに捧げよ
ラジオ。
う。どうだ、無理である。
Oh my
ラ
god.
ジオな。いや、でも
Your phone.
これではあかん。あと大抵の音楽は課金でも聴けるけど。あげる。
そなた、女神か。
Oh my god. This reminds me so much of Milim. And that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Spoilers for those who are gonna be watching that show, but I'm gonna talk about it. There's this character called Milim. She's like this demon, like super strong demon, and then she comes to this town, was about to face Rimuru and all of that, and then she got defeated by Honey. So it's basically what happened here. Like he got defeated. Oh my god, by cell phone. Sure. Yeah, you're a goddess. People, I love this episode. This is the first episode where I felt like nothing went Fukuchi's way, which makes me so happy. Like I've been saying this last few episodes, I am so tired of this guy having things go the way he wants. Like I'm so tired of it. And I was saying last episode that I hope Rumple's plan goes like sort of like without a snag, you know, like even if anything happens, it's something that they've already planned for. And that's basically what happened this episode. And I'm so happy about it. Like I'm so happy. Oh, you have no idea. And I was so shocked. I'm forgetting the little girl's name. But when she hid, you know, And Fukuchi was like, there's no one here or whatever. And I'm like, at one point during the reaction, I'm like, I was thinking maybe she hear herself in the coffin, and then I started like laughing at myself that I know she wouldn't do that. And then when it turns out that she actually did, I was so shocked. I was so shocked. But it also reminds me of, I don't remember the character's name in Hunter x Hunter. I'm gonna look them up. Yeah, I looked it up. Meruem and Komugi, those two characters. Meruem is like, ugh, you know, like the top bad guy or whatever that they needed to defeat, and then his friendship with Komugi is what made, it's basically what changed him, you know, and what turned him from the person, the camera end that was gonna kill everybody, to, you know, not just caring about this little girl, you know. So when I saw her and her meaning the in this episode, the girl with Bram, when I saw them interact, like my mind went there, like to Merwin and Komugi, because I felt like the interaction between these two was gonna change Bram, you know. That's what I was thinking. So like, I'm so glad, and that he basically is gonna be helping her after she, because he's been saying that he's been wanting the radio. Each time he's saying that to Fukuchi will just close the casket on him and wanna not pay him any attention. And the fact that this little girl actually gives him what he wants, and he was just like, are you a goddess? I loved it. Now, going back to the plan, like I was saying, I'm so happy that they saw this happen and planned for it, you know. Like, okay, the plan was to intercept when they first brought up the plan, it was to intercept the one order and destroy it, right? If I remember correctly. But then in this particular episode, Rumpel is just like, we just need to make it seem to the European that there are terrorists around, and then they just like go back with the one order, because they don't have to give it to Fukuchi, you know. And why not in that particular day? They can maybe give it another time, but not that particular day. It was urgent when it comes to Fukuchi. Fukuchi wants it now, but they don't have to. So when they made it seem, they blew up the fuel truck, I believe. Kunikita blew up the fuel something. Blew up something, and then they jammed the communications. So they're thinking, okay, terrorists are attacking the airport and whatnot. So they decided to go. That was all part of the plan. But then you go back to Rumpel. Rumpel is like, yeah, he's the most intelligent person and whatnot. But there's one person that could, I'm like, clearly Fyodor. And then they go back to the airplane that was carrying the one order, and then you see the guy just bleeding from the nose and everywhere, and then he turns around. I was asking his was it the captain? His captain? The other person, that he was already dead. So the plane was crashing, and then you see Fukuchi's people, the hunting dogs, the swordsman use his sword to cut the airplane in small pieces, and then Fukushi just like holding on to him, like, ugh. I'm like, oh my god, this guy just, he got what he wanted, you know, but then he couldn't open it. And then he's like, who could ever do this? And my mom went to my DAZAI, man. DAZAI, because that's what he's there for, to anticipate what Fyodor's gonna do and found a counter for it, you know. So he anticipated that Fyodor was gonna kill those people, make sure that the thing got to Fukuchi. So the way to counter it is to put this condition onto it, that you cannot open it until the vampire army or whatever attacks. And I'm like, Fyodor and DAZAI, those two, man, what are they so crazy? Well, those three, because okay, they were in their cells, right? DAZAI and Fyodor were in their cells, and then they're like, DAZAI's like, okay, I'm tired of this. At first, it was, but now I'm bored. We've talked about all the things that we could talk about, and now there's only one thing that we can do, and it's like one of us has to die or something or other like that. And then they were saying something about something being breached or something. Then I'm like, okay, what the heck is going on? And then he just slipped through the. Turns out Nikolai was there, and he got them out of their cells, and he's like, you both are gonna escape. Well, he actually brought them there. Well, he actually wanted Sigma's help to kill Fyodor, right? And then he got DAZAI and Fyodor out of their cells, and then I'm like, okay, what is he doing? And when he saw Fyodor, he was so happy, hey, my best friend or something or other like that. And Fyodor's like, why are you here? I'm here to kill you, of course. And then Fyodor's just like had this smile on his face. I'm like, these people. And then he's like, but then I started thinking, I was only gonna try to kill you because I wanted to prove that I have free will or something or other like that. But if I actually do that, wouldn't that be animalistic? I'm like, what the heck this guy talking about? So he's like, I have a perfect plan for how to do this. You both are gonna try to escape Mersalt. I think the prison's called Mersalt. You both are gonna try to escape in 30 minutes. And then you both are gonna be injected with. Are both gonna inject, because he did not inject them. They both did. They did themselves. DAZAI and Fyodor, they injected themselves with this poison that was going to kill them in 30 minutes, and whoever escapes out of the prison first was going to get the antidote, I get, to the poison. And I'm like, and then Sigma is there just looking at these three crazy people. He's like, am I the only sane one here? And he was born out of the book. And I'm like, it's like, am I the only sane one here? And I'm like, yeah, boy, yeah, you are. Because the other three are just like, I don't know. But I love me DAZAI, so his craziness is acceptable. The other two, I'm like, I can do without. But they did it. And I'm like, there was one point that made me laugh. When Nikolai and Fyodor were having their interaction and whatnot, and then DAZAI just looked back and he's like, wow. And then he kept telling Fyodor, you have some amazing friends or something or other like that. I'm like, oh my gosh, these three people, man. Oh, yeah. So now they've injected themselves with the poison, and now they're gonna try to escape. Mersalt. And then you have Fukuchi. He's like, okay, now I have to unleash the vampire army. I'm gonna use Prem to do this. And then he goes to the where he was, and he wasn't there anymore. The little girl carried him away, and I don't know where she was taking him to. Where is she taking him to? I have no clue. I know she asked him to tell her like everything about how everything started, but yeah, let me see. I'm trying to see if I wrote her name down during that episode where Kunikida saved her. I don't even remember what that episode was. What episode that was? Okay, it was season 2, episode 13, I believe. Is it Koda? Oh, yeah. Because I wrote this name down over here. I feel like it might be her name. Let me Google it. Bungo. Aya Koda. Let me see if it's her. Yep, it is her. Okay. So her name is Aya. Yeah, so it's nice that now Bram is gonna be helping Aya. I just don't know exactly what she's trying to do with him. I thought when she asked him to tell her everything, she still had her phone, right? So I was thinking maybe she was going to be recording Bram telling her everything, you know, but then she scared him away. And then at one point, Bram asked her why is she fighting so much, especially since she doesn't really have any sort of ability. She's only 10 years old and all of that. And then they had this flashback. Clearly, I think that was her father that was beating her, trying to shape her into the woman that her mom used to be or whatnot. So I'm like, okay. Where was I going with that? Yeah, she was asking her why she was fighting so much, and that's why they had that flashback. And then I forgot exactly what she said. But either way, he's now he's calling her a goddess because she granted him his greatest wish, which is to have a radio playing music and stuff in his ear as he's slumbering in the casket. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you want to see my reaction to the next episode, you can just watch it on my Patreon at patreon.com/filmmedia, and you can also see the full length for this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Man, I hate this. There used to be Crunchyroll has deleted like all the comments on this thing, and I hate it. Because when I'm watching something, after I'm done, I like to look at the comments in the sections and then. Hey, touching all way. Join us, shall we dance? Shall we dance?